Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Justin, and it's a pleasure to meet you. We continue our journey of 52 and 52 week challenge, where we will be investing $1,000 every single week for the entire year of 2025. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not a financial expert. I am just a gentleman taking you on his own journey. If you need financial advice, you should speak with a financial professional or advisor. However, if you like this kind of content, make sure you smash that like button, hit that bell, and subscribe to the channel. Real quick, we're just going to explain on how we got here, what our situation is going to be throughout the year, and how we're going to be moving forward. In 2022, I bought a house. I put $15,000 into that house. That is a single free home. I live in Alberta, so the cost wasn't as high as it is for my fellow Canadians who maybe live in Ontario and unfortunately even BC. In 2023, I was able to save $15,000. I get paid 26 times a year, and I put aside $15,000. In 2024, I put aside $23,000. I was only planning to put aside $20,000. I took advantage of some overtime, put that money, added that money onto the other 20 to give me an extra $3,000 there. In 2025, our target is $22,000 by saving $850 every single paycheck, plus carrying over the extra $38,000, which will give us a grand total of $60,000. Now, as stated by our challenge, we will be investing $1,000 a week for 52 weeks, which is $52,000 into our TFSA. However, I'm just going to show you what we're going to be doing with the money that we have, because I don't want to invest that $38,000. We want to spread this out. So we're going to be putting that large amount of money into this Global X interest savings. So cash.to. And this is just a high interest savings. It's nothing special. And what it does is it gives you a year or a monthly dividend, as you can see, of 4.37%. So 19 days is expected. There's your dividends. Every month you'll get a percentage. How this one works is once you go up as the month approaches its ex-dividend date, more people buy into it. As the company pays out its interest, it drops down to 50 again. And it's been pretty constant. This is a year. So it's been pretty constant. I think it got down to 4. There you go. 99. That's the lowest. But we're going to buy in at $50 once the end of the month comes around and it's back for February and it's restarting. So that's where we'll be storing the large sum of money, and we'll just be pulling that out of that slowly but surely throughout the year, plus adding $850 every single paycheck to the account. This should give us an extra $1,000 or so, hopefully, plus on the year, just in interest alone, having our money saved in there. And remember, guys, when you're investing, you want to try and take advantage as much as you can, especially when dividends. Don't have your money sitting around in just a savings or checking account. Get it into the market, at least do something with it. Just real quick, I understand that I am saving at a much higher rate than what most people are capable of doing. I am able to save this aggressively because I live a very frugal lifestyle. I'm the type of guy that, carries metal in his wallet, but wears a house coat, and I'll drive my grandfather's 97 Buick Century, which, when I come to think of it, is probably older than most of you guys. So, at the end of last year, I had a couple $1,000s of extra money, so I could have put that even more into the TFSA if I wanted to. But, I bought myself some new golf clubs and was able to visit family and, have a nice fine meal with my brothers and, take my sister's family out and spend some time with my other nieces and nephews. So, for me, fancy cars, race trucks, Louis Vuitton bags, that stuff really isn't for me. I'm more about creating memories and not moments. Just like I enjoy investing in assets like stocks, ETFs, real estate, and not so much in liabilities or too many expenses. So, as I always tell people that, are asking me questions, in order to build wealth, you must be willing to sacrifice something. So, ask yourself this: what are you willing to give up now for greater in the future? My apologies there, I had a hiccup. So success does not come without sacrifice. So if you want something, you're going to have to give something up. Okay. With that being said and done, let's get into this portfolio here. So we're going to go over into our holdings. And as you can see, we do have $1,000 on the market. We have 1,018 actually on the market. Just over $1,000 sitting here in cash. And I can show you here our Wealthsimple. So as you can see, we are going to be getting a big flux of cash coming in. And that's what I was kind of explaining to you guys, just to kind of prep it. But yeah, so as you can see, it's the same thing. It's 26, so we're down $10 on the week. No big deal. We'll talk about that here. So let's go back into our other app. And where we are here. So let's go into our analytics here and we'll take a quick look. As you can see, VFV is carrying 13% of our portfolio. And I've actually scaled the rebuys here, but I'll talk about that in a bit. QQCL and USCL are both 8.3. EQCL is just under 5, and the rest of them are still pushing 4. So we'll go into that a little bit more if you want. Again, you can take a look. What I can tell you is that because the VFV is gapping pretty wide here, we are going to be slowing down. We're actually going to be putting $41 into that. I can show you real quick here in Wealthsimple. I've gone ahead and switched it up for next week. What I did was I took $7 off and I put $1 in each one of the other ETFs. So we're going to be putting 17, 17, 17, and 17 into the ones we were putting 16 in, and the NASDAQ closed call and the S&P 500 closed call, we're going to add $1 as well. Same with the global. Sorry about that, guys. I stopped recording. There you go. Wrong button. Stopped recording there for a second. Sorry about that, guys. So let's go back into our analytics here, and we'll go back down. As you can see, VFV is up almost $7. And good old oil and gas is hovering even. Everything else obviously is a little bit down. Now, when you see this, you have to kind of stay calm. You don't want to panic. You can have three reactions. Number one, you can panic, sell off, and you could potentially lose $10. Like as we were saying, we're down about $10 on the week. You could hold, keep your money, and not do anything. Or you could take advantage of the sale and continue to keep buying. So, you need to think of it like this. If you're at the mall, you're at your favorite store, the entire store's on sale, but they don't know when the sale is going to end. And you have to ask yourself, you have the money, you have your plan, you can afford it, what are you going to do? Okay, so just kind of take that in mind when you do see red. If you are investing, don't panic. If it's low, just keep buying. It's okay. It will go back up. It will adjust over time. Had to grab some water there. So we are down. Let's go into our dividends, at least have some excitement. So as you can see, we're up to $82.46 now. And if you were to compare that to our first day, we were at, I believe, $16.56. So we're getting a pretty good yield. As you can see, we're over 8%. Dividend growth by 5 years, 9.3%. I like dividends. I like to reinvest them, continue to grow them out. I like getting that income coming in. And here's how they are distributed. So we have obviously our global enhanced there. NASDAQ and S&P 500 are leading the way. And then we should have our next two Canadian ones there. Yep. With our global. So Vanguards are our growth ones. Our closed calls are going to give us our dividends mostly. When we go into the analytics here, real quick, obviously we're going to continue to keep growing. Our goal, it'd be nice to get to 12,000 annually. It'd be, $1,000 a month would be nice. We'll see. Right now, as you can see, we're starting to really grow. After 1 week, we're already going to be getting $6.41. The 925 won't come until next year. We'll be getting that $6.41. But that's just 1 week. So as you can see, it will start stacking. By next week will be, maybe over $150 annually. So it's going to start going. So just be patient. And remember, if you are, investing and you are, out there putting your money out there on the market, do your research, read some books, speak with people, go to a bank. I know I went to 4 or 5 different banks just in the last month here or so. This isn't my first time doing investing, so I just wanted to make sure I had everything ready to go. So again, guys, thank you very much for taking your time to watch the video. I'll be doing a weekly video every Wednesday and a recap video every Saturday. So we'll see you on Wednesday where we do a week 2 video. Until next time, save that dollar.